Hi, it's Deborah, hostess of the Flipping 50 TV show and the Flipping 50 podcast, and I need your help. Two things. I am gearing up for a brand new year, and we are exploding with our cafe membership, which really gives anyone easy access to a community of women going through the same kind of hormone changes, time crunches, family obligations that we don't want to ignore and that are super important to us, but maybe give us a time crunch and rob us of the time for ourselves. And the mindset to actually make some changes and put ourselves first on the list for a change in order to be there and give more to other people. We talk about nutrition, exercise. I have quarterly expert interviews that I share with you, and I have monthly webinars, SOS calls for you quarterly. That's you and me privately if you take advantage of it. And we do office hours. But in 2017, not only are you going to get all that and some discounts every day, all year, to some of my protein shakes that otherwise you have to pay full rate for and watch for a sale. You get a special rate every day if you're a cafe member, and every once in a while we do some extra special things. But in 2017, what we're going to do on our private Facebook page is have weekly live classes. It's like your own Flippin' 50 health club in your living room, your bedroom, your home gym, office, or wherever it is that you exercise. Maybe it's your hotel room. So if you're familiar with Facebook Live, you know what that's all about. When I'm on, you'll see that I'm on. You'll get a notification. But I'm going to let you know in advance when I'm going to be on. So you can literally do it with me if you'd like to. But no matter what, let's say you can't, you have a life. All of those videos are stored there on the page, the private page, only for you, so that you can do them anytime. Say you want to do a kickboxing video, which is super safe for joints, shoulders, elbows, hips, and knees, the key things that most women worry about being limited by and can't exercise as intensely as they want to because of those joints. It's not an issue with boxing. We can work around almost any of those joints by the way we position you, and it's a great way to get high-intensity interval training, which we all know can be a huge support for time. If you're short on time, interval training is the way to go, and boost fat burning, provided you do it 1 to 3 times a week, not more than that, because that can overload you with a little bit too much cortisol, or under. You don't want to do it so infrequently that you risk injury just because of the high intensity. So that's a big one. Plus, you've got access to me in there with live office hours. So if you tag me on a question, it's like you calling me, and I'm going to get the notice and be able to respond to you specifically so that we can address what's your key issue. That's exciting coming up in the cafe, but what I want from you is, what do you need? So what are the key questions? What are the topics that you'd really like more information on? Because that's how I plan what we offer in the webinars. What kind of exercise would you rather do? More yoga. Yoga with compromised low back, compromised knees, compromised shoulders. Maybe it's that you need exercise that's strength training, cardio, yoga, anything that deals with or gives you some allowances, modifications for working with those joints that are challenging for you. Do you have questions on nutrition, supplementation? How do you know if you need a supplement? Do you have questions on type and timing of nutrition? Or questions on whether or not there is something about getting too much protein or what's too little protein? If you've got questions specifically about certain exercises, if you'd rather do core exercises or you'd rather do back pain prevention exercises, I'd love you to offer what you want and need in the comments below, because your questions will help frame the content for this coming year. We are knee-deep right now in planning stages, so it's what we spend our last 3 weeks of the year doing, going over the notes of all of the questions that we've gotten for the year and polling you, because you are the expert on what you want, and we're listening. So shoot it for me below down in the comment, or head on over to foreverfitandfab.com and just shoot me an email from our contact page and I will respond if you have a question that is urgent and you want something. Thank you so much for doing it. And last but not least, if you watched it all the way through, if you would jump over to Amazon.com and look up You Still Got It Girl, the After 50 Fitness Formula for Females, and rate the book. We've had so many purchases come directly through our website that although the book has been up through our publisher on Amazon.com, and also purchases have been made through them, we haven't got a lot of ratings or rankings or comments or reviews that have come up on Amazon, and it really helps, especially as we go into this new year, so that we can help women clear up all the confusion, all the conflicting information that's out there, and if not give you exactly the answer you need, point you in the right direction so that we can. So if you would do a review, I would appreciate it. Thank you so much, and enjoy the rest of your holiday season.